thought it was going to go live before it finished. My gosh. Whew. Hope that doesn't happen again. Welcome. While I set up, welcome. I'm Grandma Gaines. This is Bohippian Life. I'm even wearing one of my cool shirts. I am a reselling grandma on multiple platforms. But if you're interested in that, I leave all the links in the description box of every video. But morning live streams are all about cards. Oracle cards, tarot cards, true love cards. So bear with me. I'm going to hook you guys up over here so I can chat back and forth. And again, make sure you're in live chat instead of top chat. If you're in top chat, you only get like top comments.
The average person sees around 10,000 online ads.
So as I mentioned, I'm not a professional. So live chat, you will see all the chat and comments. And let's see, we look good here. Let me type in hello, and we'll get this party started. Put my email address in. Whoopsies. Oh, what am I doing wrong? If you're interested in a free reading, we are booked until March, but spring is a good time for people to get new readings. If you've already had one, you know, in the fall, and you don't have one coming up, you know, maybe spring is a good time to get another reading. So again, we are in March. If anybody's interested, send me an email. We'll get these cards shuffled up and start pulling them for everybody. We'll just give people a little bit of time to get here. I may have been a couple of minutes early, actually. I know, right? Can you believe it? Let's put you down here so you can see better, see all the cards as they pull up. Perfect. I have coffee. And also backup coffee, because sometimes these live streams go longer than I expect. And we have a fresh pot over there. Well, that's where these came from. Abigail, hello and welcome. Is this your first time here? We're just getting started, so you may be like one of the very first people. Welcome. So we have fun. These are just for fun, but we do daily card pulls for anybody who shows up and wants one. And if you're just showing up, you may not have heard, but I also offer free readings. Hello, Jimmy, welcome. Free readings if anybody's interested. I have my email up top there in the chat. The only thing I ask is for your zodiac sign, the year you were born, and if you have a question. Again, it's free. You're a Leo. So would you like a free reading? Again, I'm booked to March, but spring is a great time to have a reading. And all right, so I'll get you in March. Oops, I need something to write on. But we'll pull a card for you today too. We'll see what some cards have to say for you today as well. And thank you for being sometimes I say a willing victim, but a willing participant. These are just for fun. Abigail, a Leo. And what year were you born? Did I miss that? Jimmy, you cracked me up. So yeah, a Leo, excuse me, Leo, the year you were born, and if you have a question, that's it. 2001. My daughter is a Leo. All right. So I will pencil you in. Oh my goodness gracious. It's been one heck of a morning. I will pencil you in for March reading, and we'll shuffle these cards up for you and see what falls out and what they have to say. Aw, and you're heartbroken. You had deep feelings for your boyfriend. I take it. I've brought my crow cards out today. I mean, as, you know, many people who are in a relationship, you know, we do have deep feelings for the other. And then, you know, if there's, you know, you break apart, break up, it's hard to flip that switch and not care anymore. Well, hello, good morning, Sister Susan. It has been a crazy morning, a crazy, crazy morning. I did get your messages. I passed them along to Larry, Susan, and he'll let you know. He'll let you know what he thinks of your video recommendations. So, Abigail, we have 3 cards that fell out for you. These cards are read, they have one meaning, no matter which way they fall. Now, I have other decks that, depending on how they fall, reversed or normal, we call it upright, they have different meanings. So, the very first card that fell for you is the Wrath card. Can you see this? And I will hold it up as well. There's a lot of information. There's a lot of information you can get from the card itself. So, one day, the sound of what could have been 100 crows, you could hear the sound of 100 crows. The sky was nearly black with swarms of angry birds dive-bombing the tree. A young raccoon had killed a baby crow. The energy in the air was almost palpable. You could feel the anger of the crows, as well as the fear of the raccoon, who clung desperately to the tree for dear life. Wrath creates a powerful energy. It can be destructive and can lead you down a path that may strain or cause friction within a relationship. Wrath adds another element to anger, the element of revenge. It's not just enough for the offender to know that you are angry, they must also feel or experience that anger in some way. This card asks you to consider the energy you are creating from your anger. Is it one that will, in the end, create a positive change in the relationship? Or are you creating resentment that fuels the desire for future revenge? It may have been a single event that caused the energy of anger to present itself. It is through wrath that the anger mutates and splinters, creating a breakdown in the relationship and negative emotions. I know it. It does. It really does. But we have 2 other cards, and they may, if this card doesn't resonate with you at all, these other 2 may explain it more. I forgot to turn my volume down. So the first one is gifts. In this card appears during a Gifts during a reading may appear as a reminder to be grateful for all the good things that have happened during your situation. The universe sends us gifts every day. All it wants in return is to know that they are appreciated. Imagine if you gave someone a gift and they didn't acknowledge it. Would you think twice before giving them another? Now, think about when you give someone a gift and they are appreciative. It makes you want to give them another. The universe is just like that. This card is simply a reminder to say thank you, so that the universe will continue sending you more. And here is the last card. Well, talk. Hello and good morning. I should say Tammy. Good morning. Abigail, we have the waterproof card. This is a very good card. I use it. I tell people all the time. It's just great. So, it's just great. Hazel, hello and good morning. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, my friends. So this card says that crows have a greasy protective coating. It protects them from the water getting to the skin. You too have the ability to create this waterproof exterior. This card says when we are waterproof, we are protected from others' draining emotions that can weigh us down. Being waterproof allows you to experience a storm without letting it hold you back. When you are waterproof, the words, actions, and emotions of those around us do not impact our perception of who we are or our self-worth. So, casual insults, snarky comments, and emotional vampires don't bother someone who is waterproof. Being dragged into someone else's drama can take an emotional toll and leave you feeling waterlogged. But when you're waterproof, you can be a good listener and a shoulder to cry on without absorbing their emotions. This card asks you to create a barrier between the feelings of others and yourself when inner strength is needed. I hope these cards helped in some way. But, so it seems like you're going through something right now. I could be wrong. I mean, it's obvious because of your question that you have feelings and maybe you are upset. But let's I have we have an enchanted oracle deck. It's an enchanted map. So I want to see if we have a card from them as well, if they have any information for you to help you get through this rough time. And Abigail, you are most welcome. You are so very welcome. Not real. How old is who, my friend? This is for Abigail. Here we go. So we have the storm field. These are the ones, if they are reversed, they have a different meaning. And you, my friend, have the storm field in reverse. And don't forget, just because it's in reverse does not mean that it's a negative card. I myself am a grandma, so I am 53, and in March I'm going to be 54. Don't tell anybody, okay? That's our secret, guys. Don't tell anybody. Let me get a swig of my coffee. Too bad Adventures Unseen. Marcia isn't here. I think her and her husband would appreciate my coffee cup. So this card says, now is not the time to engage in any activity that brings unwanted chaos or drama in your life. That is exactly what the Crow card said. This kind of storm can be destructive, and you'll regret your actions later. Hurtful words will be carried on the wind and bring a tornado of betrayal, anger, and unnecessary angst. My friend, find shelter. This turbulent weather will pass, and your house will be untouched. Say no to drama. Wait till the storm blows over. Only then will you be heard. I absolutely will introduce myself. And I have one more card I would like to pull for you, Abigail. Let's see if the tarot has some sort of a timing, a yes or no, anything, any kind of wisdom for you. Now, I'm not going to read the meaning for this card. If one falls out for you, it is just to see if we can get any timetable clarification. All right, cheat sheet right here. Hold on, girlfriend. My assistant is right here. Oh yeah, sorry. So, oh my goodness, I have a super good memory, but it's short. So welcome. I'm Grandma Gaines. This is Bohippian Life. I'm a reselling grandma on multiple platforms. All those links I will leave in the description box below when this video uploads, as well as in all of my video description boxes. So yeah, I'm a reselling grandma on multiple platforms, but I have a card fetish. So we go live with cards, coffee, and chit chat every morning around 10ish, Monday through Friday. Unless, of course, there's a holiday, vacation, anything like that. Then that's family time, or the weekends. It's always family time. Hold on, girlfriend, and I'll help you out. Let's pull a card, hopefully for Abigail. We have two, my friend. The very first one we have is the Empress card. The Empress card is a good card, and it's... I don't have a time frame for you, but it is a good card, and it says it represents an Aries. And the dates I have are March 21st through April 20th. Does that mean anything for you? Okay, Tammy, we'll talk to you later. Thank you for showing up. Thank you so much. I have to make sure I didn't miss anything in the chat. Hold on. AM Eastern, my time. So this is a good card, and I have March to April for dates for you, my friend. And the Page of Swords. The Swords cards, if you have a yes or no. I will see you. I will see you at PT time. Absolutely. So the swords. We know the swords represents something that's going to happen fast, and it represents weeks. And the Page of Swords represents a 10, just like in a regular. Thank you. Thank you, Sister Susan. I truly appreciate that. Jimmy, thanks for taking care of that for me. It represents something happening fast and in an amount of weeks. And just like a regular deck of cards, anything past the 10 represents a 10. So 10 weeks is what I have for you. And again, I have dates. I know these aren't, it is not a 10-week span, but we have December 22nd through March 20th. So I see maybe something good and new coming for you. Get through, work on yourself in this winter time. It's time to hibernate, relax. Come here, girlfriend. Come say hi to everybody and I'll let you out. Up. Up, up, up. Come on. Here she is. This is my, she's like, oh, shucks. Oh, I love you too. This is my trusty assistant. She wants to go outside. There's snow everywhere, you guys. But I'm going to have to let her out. What did I miss? She is a beautiful dog. She's just the best. She really is. She's like, oh, shucks. Go on. She's a ham. She really likes to work out. It's her most favorite thing to do. You should see her. If you're not a subscriber, we would love to have you in the family. Check out my playlist because I have all kinds of categories over there in my playlist. Workouts. There's hundreds of videos over there. Yeah, she's in them. She likes to work out. And so if you go way back in the beginning, I'm going to let her out. If you go way back to the beginning, you'll see when I first started, when we had Shima, our very first dog, our oldest. She passed away. She was old. And our white dog, Denali, she passed away as well. She had cancer. So let me let this stinker out because she's being very demanding. And you guys, will be right back. Come on, girlfriend. I know. I hear you. Be a good girl. Oh my goodness, you guys. Remember the other day I was talking about the cat my husband told me about outside? Yeah, well, there's little teeny tiny cat prints all over the porch. She better make quick friends with my dog. Okay, so we pulled cards for Abigail, and we should be caught up on the card pulls, right? Did I miss anybody? Would anybody like a card? Happy Friday, everybody. Uh-oh. What did I miss? Not real. Are you guys picking on me? Oh my gosh. If my husband, he would be like, see what I have to put up with? All right. So we need, thank you. Thank you, Not Real Price. I truly appreciate everybody sticking up for me. So let's start pulling cards for Not Real. And if I miss somebody, just give me a shout. I'm more focused today. That's because some things have been lifted off my shoulders today, in the past couple of days. I'm a little less stress-free. Yeah, anyway, we'll see how this goes. It's still early, Susan. It is still early. Oh, here we go. So this is for Not Real. And again, just in case you didn't hear it, Not Real, I offer free in-depth card readings. If you're interested. Again, all this is free. What I really do is resell things. That's where I like to make my money. But if you're interested, send me an email or you can leave the information in the chat. All I need is your zodiac sign, the year you were born, and if you have a question. And we're going to continue because you have the Deep Freeze card upright. And I was just talking about spend the winter or whatever. Spend these next couple of months in hibernation mode and taking care of yourself. But this card, in depth, because I never tell you what I mean. I want you to know what it truly says. It says, the cold winter beckons you to slow down and put a freeze on things that are not yet ready to bloom. It's time for regeneration and hibernation. Forego ambitious activity. A pregnant pause allows ideas to gestate, projects to shift and change, and relationships to go through a dreamy state of being, not going anywhere and not needing to. This is also a time to put all your arguments on ice. Nothing beneficial will come from any of them. Self-care is the most important activity now. So reflect, read a good book, or get a massage. Rest and dream. I love this card. I myself received this card a couple of weeks ago in a reading. And I know that, excuse me, sorry. I know that right now, this winter time is a time for me to work on myself. So hopefully that card resonates with you in some way. I want to see if the crows have anything for you. And now don't forget, these are just for fun. Just for fun. I've gotten some huge projects out of the way that I had been working on. Because I also crochet. In those videos, I show you guys how to crochet, how I crochet it. So how you can make it and earn money yourselves. So I have those videos as well. And those ones take me a long time. And yeah, anyway. I've gotten a few of those huge projects out of the way. So not real. Let's see if the crows have anything for you. We are using these in our card of the day right now. Oopsies. Here we go. We have the observation card. Let me make sure nothing else flipped up. Okay. And we will read it. Oh my gosh, my assistant is at the door. Drum roll, please, till I get back. Oh my goodness, don't be so... Oh my gosh, you're being cray-cray. And no, you can't bring your cat friend in. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. That didn't happen. That didn't happen at all. So the observation card says, the crow watches the spider, intrigued by how it catches its meal. The crow could simply pluck that spider right up, but instead it decides to learn a little first. This card asks that you hold back from reacting and take some time to analyze the situation. There may be something of value that will only reveal itself if given the time. This card may also indicate that you would be better served by being a spectator in staying out of a situation. You will learn more from listening than from talking. Oops, that's a wrong deck. Absolutely, Jimmy. Absolutely. Let's pull one more card. Try to get a little tarot information. And again, I'm not reading meanings of the tarot. It is just cheat sheet, timing, yes or no. And if it's a good card or not. Sometimes we don't get a timing. Sometimes it lets us know. Well, I mean, it could be timing. I was going to say it lets us know if it's an Aries or Gemini or what have you. So I guess that would be timing as well. Here I go. Down the rabbit hole again, you guys. You're like, no, Alice, no. Here we go. So have I mentioned my husband is like still snowed in at work? Yeah, poor guy. He's like, this is the worst Friday ever. So I have 2 cards for you, my friend. So if you have a yes or no question, we have the Magician and we have the 9 of Cups. The Cups represents is a yes. It represents it's a good card. The Magician is a good card as well. And it generally means something happening quickly. And when like the Wands represents days, and the Swords represents weeks. This one represents like even faster than that. But they're both good cards, so if you have a yes or a no, they're both saying yes. And so the 9 of Cups, the Cups represents slow. And since it's 9, it could actually represent 9 months. And the date I have for you, now don't forget this is just for fun and it is a cheat sheet. Doesn't mean nothing. The date I have for you is March 1st through March 30th. Is that the proper one? Yeah. And 9s? 9s represent a final phase. Because I don't know what, in the world of tarot, the minor arcana cards, which are 1 through 10, they start all over. So when you get to 10, it's like full circle. You come back to 1. 9 is almost a 10. So it's the final phase until the 10 returns to the start of a new cycle. Excuse me. I hope I've explained that. You are almost ready to start a new cycle. And it could be anytime in March. My friend, if you're still here, please let me know if these cards make any sense or if it's just gibberish. You just never know. Jimmy, I will go snag those love cards for you. Once you know it, it'd be the ones that I don't have out here. These were for not real price. All those cards were. Let me go grab those love cards. And did Susan? We'll get Susan. Susan, we'll get you your cards first. Let me go get those love cards. Okay, here we go. So, Sister Susan. That's a wonderful owl imitation. I love it. It's totally up to you guys. Whoever wants to go first. All right, Jimmy, it is. Here. Oh, they're stuck. Let's see what we get. I just saw a whole bunch of snow get disrupted over there. I think some deer just ran through. They must have crossed the street. So, across the street is a grape vineyard. So, grape vineyard road, monster huge ravine, the stream in our yard, and then, our property. Yeah, so I think one just ran down that ravine. Aw, well, that's nice. Hey, whatever calms, soothes the soul. This is for Jimmy. We'll try to make today's live a really good one because it's, FRIYAY. FRIYAY. I talked to my husband earlier. He's like, only 15 more months until 3 o'clock. Dude cracks me up. All right. Whoa, wait a minute here, Tracy. Pay attention. There we go. Oh, well, look at this. Is one we have not seen yet. Chivalry. It has an eagle in there. Huh. That's a nice card. Let's see what it has to say for Jimmy. Do they not have it in alphabetical order? Why would not chivalry not be in the C's? Huh. Okay, it is, but it's like at the beginning. It's really weird. Because, alright, whatever. Are you guys ready? You're like, well, yeah, you're driving us cray-cray. Who or what is a chivalrous man and how does he behave? A chivalrous man will face up to the many challenges that life presents and protect the people he loves and whatever he truly believes in. On a less heroic, more everyday note, he is both protector and provider and applies himself to these roles at the levels of family, friendship, intimate relationship, and community. A chivalrous male has deep respect for the feminine and a powerful understanding that he himself is nurtured by supporting the feminine and helping her to thrive. He recognizes that actions like opening a door for a woman or offering a lady a seat can add a flourish of charm and style to the way he lives his life, and he derives joy from them. Aw, how sweet. Moreover, he takes pride in the fact that he can be gallant without losing his sense of self or feeling demeaned. Appreciating and enjoying the inherent differences between the masculine and the feminine helps the chivalrous male to enjoy this way of being and to be uplifted by the company of the luminous woman. By drawing this card today, you are calling the energy of chivalry into your life. If you are a man, you are encouraged to consider ways in which being chivalrous can enhance your life and find more ways to demonstrate it. Be aware, chivalry is not just about going through the motions. It's about understanding the subtle interplay of masculine and feminine energies and tapping in to the sublime source of nurture, warmth, support, and love that is available from the secure and supported feminine. If you are a woman, this card is asking you to look at ways you could allow more chivalry into your life and encouraging you to look for the chivalrous qualities in the men around you. When a man does something chivalrous, gallant, or polite for you, Thank him and let him know that you noticed his chivalrous quality. A compliment such as this will surely motivate him and to behave this way again in the future. That was a lot, I know, but that was a lot. But I like these cards. Well, how smart. Well, I guess when you put it that way, if I think of Disney movies, you're absolutely correct. All right. So would you like us to, let me just, before we get to Sister Susan's, we might as well pull more cards. I have to take these glasses off for a minute. I'm in a process of having to crochet a new project. So I went to get the yarn for it. I don't know what happened, but it was all tangled up. So for a couple hours this morning, it was worse. It was worse. I've been untangling this ball of mess. I don't know if, no, this is what I presume happened. From me opening and closing my yarn drawers, because there's a ton of them, I think this one must have been stuck or in just a perfect spot so that as I was opening and closing it, I just got all tangled up with all the other stuff. Anyways, yeah. No love card. What is your voice type, Ariel or Ursula? Me? Probably Ursula. Probably the male villain. That'd be me. Just so you know, Jimmy, I myself cannot carry a tune in a basket. So, what do you call those black cows? I know they have a specific name. I don't know. Brain drain. Hold up. Oh my goodness, I can't not think what they're called. I know the red and white ones are white-faced Hereford. Angus, black Angus. Thank you, Susan. Have you ever heard one of them moo? Yeah, that's probably more like my voice. A cattle call. So this one is for Jimmy. Before we get to Sister Susan, we're going to spend a little more time on Jimmy. Oh my goodness, the snowstorm is coming. I'm going to be so mad if my husband cannot make it home for the weekend. Remember that road I was telling you about that was up this ravine? Yeah, I can't even see it now. That fast. No, I already know I let my dog in. She's in. So, Jimmy, we have two cards that fell for you. The first one we have is that unexpected visitors card. You've gotten this one before. Oh my gosh, I know. Stay warm. There's no fooling. Thank you. Thank you. I will. I may have to go out to the woodshed and grab some wood and have a fire. We'll see. So this card says that no matter how detailed your plans are and how clear you believe the road ahead to be, there are always times when the best plans are waylaid by unforeseen circumstances. At first, detours may seem inconvenient, but a surprise turn of events signals that the adventure of life is beginning to get interesting. No one can plan for synchronicity, for fate and destiny to meet except Spirit. Spirit who knows what you can't comprehend for now. Life is full of surprises, so stay on your toes and enjoy this exciting new adventure you weren't expecting. There is a plan for your life that may not match up with your agenda. And then we have, ooh, the Magical Map Shifter card, Jimmy. I love it when somebody comes across the Magical Map Shifter. This card comes with a mission. To make you aware of the people who come into your life to impact your personal growth. Perhaps you may meet a soulmate whose presence invites you to be the best you that you can be. Or someone who leads you out of difficulty and into a place of safety and success. Pay attention to those individuals who cross your path today and cause you to reflect on your journey. Be awake, my friend, and aware, and you'll recognize them for the important change agents they are. Your whole perspective about who you are and why you're here will shift. The Magical Map Shifter always initiates you into a better version of yourself. Oh, ha, ha. That is just the best. Although, I truly, truly feel bad for you if you call a circle of us in. Oh my gosh, okay, I would love that. Thank you. And we are still continuing with Jimmy. And Susan, you will be next. And if you don't want that love card, you don't get one. That's fine. One more shuffle. And if nothing falls out, we'll go to the next deck. I don't think the crows have anything for you today, my friend. Let's see if we have a timing. A yay or an A, a good or a bad. Anything for you. Anything for you from another deck to give you a little more information. Sister Susan does have a kitten. Mystery. He's so stinking cute. Oh, here we go, Jimmy. Oh, we have the Devil card, my friend. So this card represents a Capricorn. Hope, hello. You sound familiar, like you may have you been here before? So, Jimmy, the Devil represents a Capricorn. And if you want those dates, that's December 22nd through January 20th. So that's what I have for you, my friend. I'm not sure. But are you going to encounter a Capricorn? All right, I have to move this cup out of the way and use this one now. So, Sister Susan, you are next. And let's start off, if you change your mind about the love card. I thought you sounded familiar. Welcome back, and thank you for coming back. This is true. This is true. That's a good way of putting it, Jimmy. Let's see what we have for Sister Susan, and we'll work our way through these cards. And we can always pull a true love card anyway, even if you want one. So these crows don't really have much to say today. Oh, one did fall out. Watch it have been sitting there the whole time. Oh, we have the teamwork card, my friend. And this card says that crows have mastered teamwork. Mobbing is one example of how crows work together on a common goal. When an intruder or a predator enters their territory, the birds jump into orchestrated action. Each member of the group holds an advantageous position in fighting off the threat. If your situation is a bit more complex, or you could use extra hand, teamwork will be the solution to finding success. Call upon your team, your family, or your friends to assist you when facing a challenge that requires more than you can comfortably handle. Teamwork strengthens bonds, creates positive memories, and reinforces an awareness that you are not alone. It was a ninja card. Oh, my ears are ringing like crazy. Oh, it quit snowing for a minute. For a moment. So let's pull a true love card, with Jimmy's meaning in mind. Uh-oh. Mystery. It's gonna get in trouble. I do. It's crazy. Sometimes I'll hear songs out of nowhere. I mean, just little clips. And I'll let people know when I'm doing a reading that, aha, there it is. That I heard, this is what I heard. And then sometimes, it's so weird. It's like, I can see something that happened. I know this sounds weird. Like, I'll be doing the reading, and in my mind will flash, and I'm just using this as a for instance, like someone sitting on a chair, and maybe a little girl talking to them, and I can hear and see everything and hear just a portion of what is being said. And I let the people know, if I'm reading, if it happens during a reading, I let them know whatever this little thing was, because it might be a message trying to get through to somebody. But weird things like that happen to me all the time. But Sister Susan, for you, we have the manifestation card. This is pretty. Very pretty. Yes, I believe that too. If it's my left ear that rings, it's somebody's talking good about me. If it's my right ear, somebody's talking shiznit, right? So we have the manifestation card for Sister Susan. You absolutely can have a card, my friend. I have a couple more to go through for Sister Susan. And I'm not sure if Hope is in line for some cards. But we will definitely get to you. Okay, so we'll just start up top. There are many times in life when we wish we could manifest a specific item, situation, or even a person. Many people know how to visualize what they want, but how often do they consider the quality of the vibration or frequency they are emanating? If you are trying to manifest something, but your chakras are out of alignment and not working together. And this is something Jimmy might know about too. This can create an energy that blocks whatever it is you wish to attract. Heart manifestation balance helps you bring your heart, solar plexus, and navel chakras into alignment so that your energy can work for you. When you begin, it may feel difficult to visualize or feel anything. Wait a second. This is telling you how to realign your chakras. It says once you have located these 3 powerful energy centers, that is your heart chakra, your solar plexus, and your heart. What's the other one I meant? Energy. You guys. Your heart chakra represents your heart's desires and intuition. Your solar plexus chakra represents your sense of self, material reality, and your gut instincts. And your navel chakra represents your creativity, fertility, and ability to manifest. I hope I have not lost you guys yet. Once you have located these 3 powerful energy centers, center of your chest, the center of your midriff, and just below your navel, simply imagine a flow of energy and light moving through and connecting the 3 of them in a figure 8 configuration. When you begin, it may be difficult to visualize or feel anything, and the figure 8 may feel heavy or sluggish, weak or watery. In its healthy state, this energy connection will be rich in a beautiful bright color, strong, pulsing up and down through the figure 8 shape. Placing your hands on any of these 3 chakras may help you feel the energy, and closing your eyes may make it easier to sense the clear, bright color emerging in your heart manifestation connection. So it's kind of like a Zen, a meditation. Okay, there we go. There's something for everybody to watch this weekend. So what did we pull for Sister Susan first? It was the Crow card, right? Yeah, it was teamwork. So now let's see what we have here in the enchanted map. Oops, did one just flip over? It did. Here we have intention, and it's going to talk about manifestation, my friend. This one says, inspired intentions are like magic arrows shot into the sky. Your objectives will be fulfilled at this time. It says, own the life you want. Own the life you want to lead. Live it deliberately with clarity and detachment. I love this card. And we're just going to see if we have a timing one that pops out for you. And then we will go right on to the next one. Hope. If you are game, we will pull a card for you. And then Pisces will get right to you as well. Yes, Susan, you did get that one before. Here we have the Tower. You guys don't The Tower is not a bad card. It's a sign of an end and a new beginning. It's like a 10, starting all over. So the Tower. Some people may see it as a bad card, but it is not. It is. It's already. You're in the process of this right now, and that's it. That's all I have. Some people see it as a negative card, because sometimes pain comes with the clean slate, and that's what this card represents: fresh, clean, starting over. And yeah, sometimes there is pain involved with it, but you will be starting over, fresh. And so, hope. Shall we start at the beginning with the love card, true love for you? You are welcome. Do you feel like you are in the midst of a change? Like you're like, I just turned over a new leaf. It's a fresh start. It's clean slate. All right, so we will start at the very beginning, and we'll just, like we've been doing with this live stream, we've just been working our way through the decks per person. One more. Good for you. Good for you, Susan. Here we go, Hope. No, not yet. I haven't been able to get out. Well, my goodness, Hope. We got to have a love card. Don't push it back in. I think come spring and growing season, I think I'm just going to grow my own and dry them. It'd just make more sense. I don't know why I haven't done it yet. This one is resolving conflict, Hope. So, there's a lot of information in the artwork. Okay, so let's see what it has to say. Resolving conflict. Misunderstanding, disagreements, arguments, and conflict can be very distressing in a relationship, especially with someone you really love. Whether we like it or not, conflict occurs, even between people who are extremely compatible. For most people, it's not possible to completely avoid conflict in a relationship. So, what is the solution? Conflict actually presents an amazing opportunity. When a disagreement or misunderstandings arise, it's offering you a chance to understand yourself, your partner, and both your communication styles more clearly. When you become curt or angry with each other, what you're really saying is, I don't feel like listening to, or I don't feel like you care about what I think or what I want. The real reason conflict arises is because someone feels afraid or hurt. Fear of not having our needs met and the hurt we experience when our feelings are seemingly overlooked are the most common reasons for attacking another while defending ourselves. You have drawn this card today because healing your fear of any type of conflict will benefit the quality of your future and existing relationships. Being human means that you will occasionally experience conflict, whether you see yourself as the passive or aggressive one, the victim or the perpetrator. It doesn't matter which side you're on. It's a dynamic we all experience on occasion. Next time you find yourself in a disagreement with someone, don't run away, ignore it, or become aggressive. Embrace the opportunity to understand them, yourself, and the situation more clearly. The key to unlocking the grip of conflict and shifting the conversation to a healing level is asking, what do you really mean by that? It is non-confrontational and open while creating a space for people to express themselves truthfully and discover the real issue. Asking this question in a calm manner makes it clear that you genuinely want to know. When you ask, what do you really mean by that? Your supposed adversary will begin to understand that you do care and that resolution, healing, and a mutual satisfaction are possible. Oh my gosh, I hope so. I was thinking to myself, if you finish this and look down and she's like, that's not me. All right, so let's continue then, my friend, with the crows. And then we will get Pisces. I hope you're still here, my friend. I just want to try to spend a little more time per person than I've been giving everybody. Oh my gosh, the snow is back. Oh. Now, these have not been talking for everybody is what I was going to say, but you do have two cards, and the first one we have is the exposed card. Don't forget to drink your coffee. It is a calm day. Jimmy, you're right. I'll show you the snow. I will show you the snow. Let's get through these cards, and let's go. And then I'll show you. Oh my gosh! And I'm like, and then let's go. I'm trying to plan. I am planning a sledding party with my kids and grandkids behind my son's house. I can't wait. We're gonna do it Sunday, hopefully. So, hope. Alone and unprotected, the fledgling is vulnerable to attack. Exposed may indicate you are being thrust into the spotlight and potentially not in a good way, depending on the circumstances. As a result, you may feel helpless and fear possible criticism. Exposed may also point to an open and free opportunity for the taking, as there will not be much in the way of opposition. This card speaks to the feelings that surface as a result of feeling vulnerable. Are you comfortable putting yourself out there? Does facing criticism cause you to freeze up? My friend, what opportunities have you possibly missed because of a fear of being seen? Exposed may also present itself as a call to examine your situation more carefully, as a piece of valuable information is becoming clearer. Something or someone may expose their flaws or weaknesses, and this may prove to be beneficial information in the future. And then the next card we have is the protection card. And then we will pull a tarot card. This says use this card as a sign to move into its energy during times of stress or when you're feeling vulnerable. Doing so will allow you to shift your focus away from fear and restriction to feeling confident to take action. You are protected. I know, you just never know. Only you as the recipient, or they're called they're called querents. You as a querent, only you know. And that is the person asking the questions, person you're reading for. And let's see if we got a time frame, a yes or no, anything like that. Let's just see what the tarot has for you. And then we will go on to Pisces. Hope, you are so very welcome. I hope we help in some small way, in any way. Oh, dang it all. So here we have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords we've already established is represents, the swords represent something happening fast, but week-wise. So Four of Swords, 4 weeks. If you have a yes or no question, this is a no card. And a date I have for you, October 13th through October 22nd. I don't know if that makes any sense to you, but I hope it does. And Hope, do I have you in here for a reading? A free reading? I don't see your name anywhere. Would you like a free reading? I offer free readings to anybody. So anybody who is still here, if you would like a free reading, I would love to give you one. We are scheduled out to March. It does not have, it doesn't have a year for October. Just, I have October 13th through October 22nd. That's all I have. Oh my goodness, Susan. Oh, that sounds so good. Have a wonderful weekend and enjoy. Enjoy yourself. I know that's going to be amazing. So yeah, I don't have a year for you, my friend. Correct. The reading in the spring. Yes. So, I don't have you in here. So, I have March 12th. You know what? I'm going to pencil you in for March 12th because otherwise we're going to, before we know it, we're going to be into June. And then we're going to be into summer readings. So I'm going to pencil you in for March 12th. Unless you want March 19th, which is like 1 or 2 days before spring. Would you like the 12th or the 19th? Actually, let me rephrase that. I have the 12th, the 19th, and the 26th available in March. Somebody took the first one. So if you want the one closest to spring, that's the 19th. If you want it after spring has started, it would be the 26th. Okay, perfect. I will mark you in here. This one will be... Okay, gotcha. That works perfect. 3/12. Hope. You can send me email all that information when you're ready, but you are definitely in for March 19th. You're so very welcome, and thank you. Thank you. So we have the 19th. So we have 2 days available in March, the 12th and the 26th, if anybody wants them. Now, Pisces, my friend, if you are still here, we'll start pulling cards for you. Actually, let's show Jimmy the snow. We're going to walk to the back door. Oh, it's chilly out here. So I can't go anywhere. I can't reach the top of the van. We have this is the driveway. The backyard you can't get to. Hi, girlfriend. What you doing? She's like, what are we doing, Mom? Yeah, it's chilly, you guys. Brr. All right, I'm heading back in. Whew. Brr. That's too much. All right. Whew. Boy, I could use some of my sister Susan's hot chocolate. What is it? Abuelito? Something like that. There we go. I live in Western New York. You know where Buffalo, New York is? Buffalo Bills? Yeah, we live in Buffalo territory. But actually, we're closer to the Pennsylvania state line than we are Buffalo. Buffalo's like, an hour almost away. So we're way closer to the Pennsylvania, New York line. Where if you've been catching any of the news lately, they've had our town on the national news, world news, for all the traffic jams and the snow. Don't take it. I love that time of March. Love that time of March. Oh, good, you are here, Pisces. Of course, my birthday is March 14th. And then we have St. Patrick's Day. I love St. Patrick's Day. And then spring. Spring is my favorite season. Everything about spring I love. It even smells good, you know? Is that weird? Okay, Pisces. Oh, you live in West Virginia. My grandma used to live in West Virginia. I have a story about that. Let's see if we get a card for Pisces first. This is just, if one doesn't fall out, that's fine. We'll just continue on to the next deck. I know, I think it's so cool you live in the Netherlands. Well, Pisces, I don't think we're going to have a true love card coming out. So we're going to go automatically to the Crow deck. And see what they have for you. We'll just keep going. Yeah, so my grandma lived in the Virginias just before retirement age. And she decided that she was going to get a part-time job. And so she bought this car. Now, she worked for the retirement home down the street. No, it wasn't a retirement home. It was a nursing home. She was a cook. She worked third shift. She was the cook. And so she was there in the morning, and she made for breakfast for them. So, anyways, it was just down the street from where she lived, only like a couple of blocks. So she bought herself a car. Now, my grandma never had her license. Ever. Ever. I didn't even know my grandma knew how to drive, you guys. At this time, I was living in Texas. My grandma lived in the Virginias. So yeah, she calls me one day and she's telling me about the car she bought and her job, and uh, it only goes in reverse. I'm like, you guys, this is my grandma, who I've never seen drive a vehicle before in her life, and I know she has no license, and she's driving a vehicle that only goes in reverse. Yeah, I was impressed. Yeah, I was impressed. But yeah, she drove it back and forth to work in reverse. I don't know how, but I was pretty proud of her for it. Mind you, this is also the same woman. I can't believe I'm going to tell you guys this. Her and my Aunt Mimi. These are the same women who almost got arrested by the state police because they saw these gorgeous flowers on the side of the road and decided to pick them. Not knowing that it was illegal to pick a state flower. And here we have a couple of them for you, Pisces. Just knew after just giving them time they would fall out. So the first one I have is the communication card for you. Yeah, they were already retired at that point and like traveling across country, and they almost went to jail. They were so lucky. They were like that close. They probably didn't go to jail because they were telling the truth, and he believed them. That who's gonna lie about not knowing it? Anyways, this card brings a message to speak up. State what you want. You may think those around you know your needs and desires, but that is not the case. Now is the time to articulate your wishes. This card asks that you get clear on what you want so that there will be no misunderstanding or confusion later. Although communication may point to a situation on an earthly level, it may also indicate that you need to be clear with what you want when communicating with your spirit guides or your higher self. Are you being too vague? Are you asking for what you want exactly? Well, how cool is that? How large is this island? Is it pronounced Sheppy? Oh, my coffee. Oh my gosh. Everything keeps distracting me. I cannot let my coffee pot get cold. Okay. And don't forget, my dog is also outside still. And we're getting close to the ending of our live stream. Pisces, luck. I like this card, because this card says luck does not happen by accident. It often feels that way, but luck occurs when we are in the right position at the right time with the right skills. When this card appears, good fortune is coming, but my friend, it will be your talents that will seal the deal. It's only luck if you are prepared and ready to articulate your vision. I don't know if that means anything to you, but the crows thought that was important for you to know. Now let's get to the Enchanted Map Oracle. We live in a small town. Wow. So we live in a small town. In fact, our town is so small that our school is an academy. So we have kindergarten, well, pre-K, all the way to 12th grade, all in the same building. Okay. We have the goblins in reverse, Pisces. I've had this card myself in a recent reading earlier in our live stream. I talked about it. So reversed, it's often difficult to deal with someone else's issues because they impact your own. No one is perfect, but in this case, you're particularly vulnerable to being manipulated. Don't take this world personally. When this card arrives reversed, it's a sign to step back with detachment. Don't let other people's stuff lead you into reacting from an old wound. Love yourself unconditionally. Set boundaries and your goblins will fall asleep. My friend, love is the only answer. And let's try the tarot card again. Tarot card. Well, I mean, islands are beautiful. I'm a water sign, so if there's water, I'm there. I'm there. We live close to the water too. I've always loved the water. Now, in my impressionable age, when I lived in Texas, we were not around water. And after that, I moved to Ohio for a brief couple years. There's no bodies of water there either. But where I lived when I was born was a small town on a lake, Chautauqua Lake. And here, the lake is only a couple miles away. And you can actually see it from our yard. So, Pisces, for you, I have the Hanged Man. And generally, we know the Hanged Man means... it is a little fishy, huh? It's a little suspicious. Okay, so that's not the Hermit, that's the Hangman card. The Hangman card is pretty much like telling you that you are in the predicament you are because of the things you've put yourself here. Hold on. My assistant's barking. Come on, girlfriend. Don't fall. Careful. You're gonna wipe out. She comes running around the corner, hauling butt in the house, and she forgets her feet are slippery. So she does this little slippery thing, and then she tries to go around the island out back to get a little, so she doesn't fall on her butt. Oh my gosh, she's so comical. She makes me laugh all the time. The Hangman card. This one says there's really... patience and delays is what this one card says. Patience, delays, and you're working towards it. Oh, yeah, I know it. She was so happy with herself when she found out she didn't do it. The Knight of Wands. My friend, the Wands represents something happening fast. And Wands represents days. And the Knight of Wands represents 10. So it can be something happening in an amount of 10 days. But we also have some dates. And they generally don't. All right, let me just give you these dates. November 13th through December 12th. What's today's date? December 6th. So, and this is also a good card. It's a yes card. It's a positive card. So this card may represent something good and positive coming in 10 days, in an amount of days. And that's what I have for you. Would you, let's see if we can get that love card, true love card to fall one more time. How are we doing for time? 11:30. We're doing really good. My husband is a Scorpio. So I'm a Pisces. My husband is a Scorpio. And he's a twin. My friend, I cannot get a love card to fall out for you. I'm not going to force it. Apparently you don't need one. What can I do for anybody? Did I miss anybody? Plow trucks going up and down the road over there, out there. It quit snowing for a few minutes so I can see. Well, you guys, I guess we're just going to go ahead and end this video, end this live. Yours is a triplet? Oh my goodness gracious. Whoo, doggy. So I have a question. If your husband is in a bad mood, are the other two in a bad mood? And vice versa. If he's in like a super good, playful mood, are the other two the same? Because I'm finding that is the case with my husband and his twin. Jimmy, thank you so much for being here. You and Basta have a beautiful weekend. And hey, when you're hungry, you know? She can't help it. Again, thank you so much for being here. But yeah, I'm going to end this live stream. I have a few more things to get finished up before we start our weekend. But again, I won't be here Saturday and Sunday, but I will be here Monday, 10-ish my time, Eastern Standard Time. Thank you again for being here. If you like this type of content, please give my video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you in the family. Share the content because you never know who you know that might be interested in it as well. And I offer 4 membership levels. Each level offers the member something different. And to subscribe is always free. You guys have the best weekend ever. And thank you for hanging out with me. I'll see you Monday.